give it a minute. Sorry, I'm running a little bit late. Take my gum out. Put it in a tissue. Alright, gonna give it a minute and see if anybody comes, and then I'll get right into it. So that way the replay won't be boring, right? Sorry I'm a little bit late tonight. Had some issues with getting a child to bed. So, mom life. Well, let me tell you, it's not all roses. Wouldn't trade it for anything, but holy man, it was a rough night. So, hi Leslie. All right, I will jump right into it. I had an epiphany and listened to this amazing podcast called Rise with Rachel Hollis, and she talked a lot about what I'm going to talk about tonight, like 3 different ways you can improve your revenue starting tomorrow. Okay, and it's super easy, and if you are willing to put in the work, this will work for you. Can you hear me okay? Everybody can hear me okay? If you can, give me a thumbs up or something. I want to make sure that it's not too quiet. If I need to talk louder, I'll talk louder. If I'm talking too loud, tell us, whoa, Nelly, take a step back. So, 3 ways to improve your revenue. When you first start out selling Scentsy or selling any type of product that you're doing, your business really does take off like a shooting star. The minute people start to know that you sell Scentsy, especially if you've done parties in the past, you already know the people who are interested. But when you first start your own business, everyone wants to help you. Everyone cares. They want to help you out by buying. They want to help you out by hosting a party for you so you can meet their friends. Like we've talked in the past when I say, when you first join Scentsy, don't ask people to buy from you, ask them to host a party, because that is going to put you in a much better advantage, because you're going to get access to people that you've never had before, right? So by doing parties, that's a huge new way to meet people, right? So you want to constantly be searching out for the next for the next party that you can have, so you can get that contact information, right? So everything's going on great, and whether it's 2, 3 months, 4 months, whatever, everyone hits that wall. And all of that stops, and it feels like it's starting to become a struggle to get people to purchase, to get people to host with you, to get people, to just find sales. You want to continue that revenue stream, but you're not getting the passion for it that people were having at first. And it comes back, it does, but you have to work for it, right? So when you hit that wall, the few things that you can do are these 3 ways that you can improve your revenue stream, and they're easy. I mean, it's right out there. For some of you newer consultants who just joined in the month or 2, you're in that awesome shooting star, part where everyone's so excited that you're a consultant and they want to buy from you. But if you've been doing this for a little bit of time, again, you hit that wall and you need to find ways to push through. So the first thing you're going to have to do before the 3, ways to improve is you're going to have to, and this is hard for a lot of people, but you're going to have to get comfortable in sales, right? So a lot of you are terrified of this. You don't want to be, and a lot of people we get a bad rap in direct sales. We get a bad rap for being pushy. We get a bad rap for being disrespectful or salesy, and I've never wanted to be salesy. And for those of you who were my customers before you joined my team with me, I don't like to be salesy. I don't like to be pushy. I don't want to have people afraid to talk to me because all I'm going to talk about is Scentsy, and all I'm going to do is push sales on them. That's not what I want. I want to make sure that I'm always constantly sharing something I believe in, right? I'm constantly sharing products that I believe in. I'm sharing about, like, right now I'm obsessed with that Just Breathe. I did a video earlier today on our team page. I'm obsessed with the Just Breathe laundry. Like, I can't believe I haven't used it before. You know, don't feel bad that you sell something, right? There's nothing wrong with wanting to have some extra income, wanting to sell a little bit to get yourself a discount, to get yourself some extra cash. Don't hide the fact that you sell something. And don't be ashamed of it. It's okay. You need to own it. You need to own it. And if there's different ways, you know, that you reach out and you find a way to be okay with it. Like, I love YouTube videos. Finding YouTube videos on how not to be salesy or where to find sales. There's a wealth of information out there that is at your fingertips. If you like reading books, I highly recommend The Flip-Flop CEO. It's a really quick read, and it has a lot of personal stories on how people went from being direct sales to being like millionaires because they stopped seeing it as a burden and started seeing it as a blessing, okay? So don't feel bad sharing a product that you believe in. You need to own it, and you need to be okay with it, right? Put in the time, find a formula that works for you, but you need to do these three things. You need to have, before, you know, the three income ways. I'm going to get to it in just a second. But first, you need to know your product. You need to have a customer base to sell it to. And you need to plan on how you're going to get that information to people. How are you going to get your information to people? How are you going to let people know about Scentsy? Do you like to do home parties? Do you like to post on social media? What feels organic to you, right? Like, think of the different ways that feel good about Scentsy. Like, when I first started, I hated home parties. I was scared completely crapless of them to be in front of people talking about Scentsy. So I did all basket parties. That's where my lane was. Now I don't mind doing home parties. I like doing home parties, but it took a while for me to get confident, and it took a while to get there. So find your lane and figure out what you want to focus on with your business and use it. If you're really good at social media, post like crazy. Find friends that way. Make sure you're in groups and you're talking to people about Scentsy within reason. Don't be spammy, right? We don't like spamming. But do what feels organic to you. So, there's a man called Jay Abrams, and he says there are 3 ways to grow your business. So here you go. Start taking your notes here now. There are 3 ways to grow your business. The first way is to increase your current number of clients by 10%. What does that look like? Brainstorm. What are all the different ways that you can increase your client base? Be fearless and get your ass gone, right? Whether that's, you know, getting out there and doing home parties and meeting people that way and getting, you know, new contacts like that. Whether it's handing out, like the other day, oh my God, the girl in the drive-thru line was, oh, I see you sell Scentsy because I brand my car. My car has a Scentsy sticker right underneath. When I roll down my window, it's right there. It's across the back. I have one of those magnets on the side of my car. She asked me about Scentsy. I gave her a scent circle and I got her contact information, right? So that's another way you can meet brand new people that you never would have met before just by branding yourself, you know? People are liking your posts and saying, you know, let's say you posted a picture of the Scent and Warmer of the Month for next month trying to get some new sales. If they're liking your posts, message them. Be like, hey, I saw you like my post. I hope you don't mind, but I just want to reach out and see if I can put you on my order list. Or, you know, is this a Christmas present, you know, that I can help you get? Or is this something that you want? And then if they're like, oh, you know, I don't think so. I don't, you know, whatever. That's fine. Don't be, I mean, you can be pushy about it a little bit. Just say, hey, they're 10% off. You know, give them the tools to get them to purchase. But instead of just saying, oh, that, you know, Kimmy likes my post, then reach out to Kimmy. Hey, Kimmy, how's it going? You want my Frosty Glow? Okay, let's do this. You know, it doesn't hurt to ask. Just ask people. So, and we'll come back to this, but tonight I want you to, one of the things, or tomorrow if it's too late tonight and you're exhausted from children and you're just done with life, go back and write down different ways that you can find new customers and then go out and do it. Go out and do it, okay? Then, Number two way that you can grow your business is to increase your average transaction with customers. What does that mean? Upselling. One of the easiest ways to make more money is to sell more to your current customers. Promise. I promise you. Ask every person that buys a warmer, do you need more wax? Hey, I saw, a lot of my customers, I have a really good memory, but if a lot of my customers message me, I'll quick go and see what scent they bought last fall, last winter, and be like, hey, do you need to stock up on cedar cider? Hey, do you need to stock up on very snowy spruce? Upsell them. Or ask them, hey, I see you're buying, a new warmer, and I know you have some at home. Do you need some light bulbs? Do you need, I see you're buying some washer wicks. Have you ever tried the dryer discs along with it to add to that scent? I mean, be throwing that out there for people so that way they think, oh, hey, no, I haven't tried the dryer disc. It's only $7 more. Yeah, I'll try those out. Oh, hey, yeah, I do need a thing of wax. $6, or I can do a 6-pack or whatever they end up doing. Hey, have you ever, tried our car products? Hey, have you ever, whatever. I mean, or let's go with this. What is think in your head right now. What is your favorite Scentsy product? Think about it. Why do you love it? If you tell your friends and say, hey, I love the room sprays. I take one in with me in my purse. I always have one in my car. I have them in my bathrooms. I have them in every room of my house. If you share that with someone, they'll be like, oh, I never tried the room sprays. Oh, and they come in every scent. Oh, and they come in odor out too. Be like, yeah, girl, you gotta try this. And they'll be like, yeah, maybe I do need to try that. Or they're buying a mini warmer and you say, hey, did you know we have tabletop stands? So you could put one on your desk and it'll sit just like a regular warmer there? Oh, no, I didn't know that. Oh, it's only $18 to add that? Give them little sparks of things they might not have tried that you love, because you can sell what you love. You can. You can absolutely sell what you love. You just have to put your passion behind it and let them see it. But don't be pushy, right? If you know someone is buying a 3-pack of bars and that's all they can, that's all they can afford, don't push it. Don't be a jerk, right? Just share it. If you just share your favorite product with every customer on average, and you can share in a way that's not slimy and not pushy, like, oh, you bought this, buy this. Ooh, you bought this, buy this. But just being genuine about it, you'll really start making money. About half of the people you ask will take you up on something that you offer them. And you won't have to go out and find new customers. You only have to find that new 10% of customers that you were trying to find before. So if you have a customer base of like 10, you only have to find one more person to add it by 10%. If you have a customer base of 100, you only have to find 10 more people to make a 10% increase. So if you also are increasing your business by 10% by upselling, that's 20% increase already. Boom, 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 boom. See it add up. See it add up. All right. So you won't have to go out and get new customers if you're upselling, right? So we've gone through finding new customers, 10% of customers, finding a way to upsell to those customers, those new customers, or those old customers. And the third way that you can increase your sales is increasing the number of times that your customers order from you by 10%. How do you do that? How many times does your customer order from you? Do they order once a week? Do they order once a month? Once a year? Once every couple of years? If they're doing that, you're not doing your job. So what you need to be doing is you need to be following up. And a great way to do this hallelujah life changer is Maven. I know I've talked a lot about Maven before, but I haven't talked about it in like the last month. And I know Bobby's new. But Maven, Maven. What you do is you sign up. They let you try it for a month. And then after that, if you want to keep doing it on the paid version, you can write that off as a business expense at the end of the year. Sorry, this little baby hair is like driving me nuts. You can write that off at the end of the year. So anything you spend on business supplies, anything you spend on Maven, boom, write off. Do it. What Maven does is it lets you know, oh, hey, that order should be in by now. Check in with that customer and see how they're liking it. Oh, hey, this person ordered yesterday. Write them a thank you. They'll let you do it by email. It'll let you do it by text. If you like doing it by like actually writing out a letter or writing out a postcard and sending it. No matter what, you should be following up with your customers. Maven is a great way to keep track of that, and it sends you reminders. That's why I love it, because I didn't have a great system for follow-up in place before, but Maven has really changed the game for me. All right. So another way on getting them to increase their sales is, how well do you know your customers? Do you know their kids' names? Do you say happy birthday to them on Facebook when it's their birthday? Do you reach out to them and just, if they're having a baby or if they have something, or just to say hi? I mean, I've made so many friends from people that were customers, and I just friended them on Facebook, and then I just watch, I mean, you spend a little bit of time once a week watching what your customers are doing and commenting on it. They're going to start feeling a relationship with you, and they're going to want to keep buying from you, right? So then at the holidays, like now, if a customer of mine says, ooh, I really want that Frosted Glow warmer, that Frosty Glow, the big one, but I just can't afford it right now. Well, then I reach out to Kimmy's husband and I say, hey, Kimmy really wants this warmer. And if you're looking for gift ideas for her, I just wanted to, put this out there and say, hey, she wants this warmer, right? Just putting that bee in your bonnet if you're looking for something to give for her. If she's hard to shop for, if you don't have something in mind, I just wanted to let you know she mentioned this. Or if you're at a party and you're like, this person's really eyeing this up, I message her husband. I said, hey, you might not know, but I'm that crazy Scentsy lady. And I just wanted to let you know that she was eyeing up that diffuser. And I don't know, you might want to do that. I mean, whatever it may be. But you want to make it about them. Right? You're not asking just to ask. You do want to ask. You don't want to not ask, but you want to have a purpose behind it. And when you're messaging them, say, hey, how's it going? Just make it personal. You want to make it so that you're adding value to their life. What would add value to their life, right? So if they're liking my, posts about laundry, hey, they want their clothes to smell great. They're jealous that my clothes are smelling awesome and they're still using Tide. And quite honestly, who wants to pay Tide more money? Pay me your money. So I contact them. I said, hey, I saw you like my post about Just Breathe. Can I get you anything? And if they say, oh, not right now, you best be believing I'm checking back in a month or less and saying, hey, I just wanted to, I'm stocking up on laundry and I thought of you. Is there anything I can get you? And leave it at that. See what happens, right? So you want to make sure that you're following up and you're contacting these people so that they continue to buy from you. I mean, when you follow up with someone, it usually takes, and they say on average, after the 8th to 10th follow-up, for them to follow up, to buy from you. That's awesome. I mean, yeah, it sucks that you have to contact them that many times, but they're still listening. They're still paying attention. If there's something that will grab their eye and grab their attention, they'll pounce on it. All right? So you want to make sure that you're being consistent with your follow-up and consistent with your postings, right? So that's the 3 things, right? So they were: increase your actual customer base by 10%, increase the amount of times they order by 10%, and increase the amount that they order at a pop at a given time. You want to try to upsell, and get them buying more from you. So your challenge now, after watching this video, thank you, Leslie and Bobby, for watching the whole video. I want you to sit down. And I want you to look at your business and think about how you can do each of these 3 things, start doing them, and do them consistently in the end of the year. That's it. Take each thing and write down what you're going to do to make it happen. Take ownership of where your business is at and what direction you want it to go in. Take ownership. Don't be so afraid of failure that you don't even try. All right? Stop making excuses for yourself. Get out there. We're all tired. We all got kids. Well, most of us have kids. We all have work and life, and everything can get in the way. So don't quit on yourself if this is something that you want. Get out there and do it. And that you're strong because you can. You can start 2019 with such a bang in your business. And if you keep doing these things consistently, you're not going to have a lull and a void. You're going to just continue to grow your business and keep making money. And you can grow it to as little or as much as you want. You want to be a lead consultant? Boom, you can do it. You want to come all the way up to director with me? Boom. You want to come with me all the way up to superstar director someday? Boom, you can do it. It all takes consistency and work, right? It's never easy. But it's always worth it because there is literally no cap to this business. There are people making 6 figures a year consistently. There are people making bank on this business. That's the nice thing. When you need more money, you can go out and make more money in this business. When you say, I want to pay off some more debt this year, like I'm doing, we're trying to be completely debt free. I'm like, I need more money. And I'm thinking, I don't need to go and get another job. I just need to go out and buy more customers, get my customers ordering more, and get them to be buying more frequently from me. Boom, 1, 2, 3, and that money will start rolling in. But I got to be consistent, and I've got to want it bad enough, and I got to not give up on myself. All right, so sit down, write these things down, take ownership of your business. You can do this. If you want to reach out and tell me what your goals are so I can help cheer you along or I can help you make a plan, I would love to do that. Just let me know how I can help. All right, I hope you guys all have a great night. I hope you found some value in this. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. All right, have a great night. Bye-bye.